Good day, pupils. You are welcome to today's English class. In the last class, we discussed verb tenses, and I introduced you to 10 different verb tenses that we have in sentences. And then I told you about the simple present tense. I told you about simple past tense. We discussed present perfect tense. We discussed past perfect tense, present perfect continuous tense, past perfect continuous tense, future tense, future continuous tense. There were about 10 of them, and we had exercises on them as well. This morning we are looking at the use of who and whom. Now, these two are examples of relative pronouns that are used to link or join pairs of sentences together. Other relative pronouns we have like which, like whose, like that, and so on and so forth. We are this morning just concentrating on the use of who and whom. So when do we use who in a sentence? Now, we use who in a sentence when the subject of the sentence is the same as the doer of the action in that sentence. So when you take a sentence, you analyze the subject of the sentence. After identifying the subject of the sentence, then you ask yourself, who is carrying out the action in the sentence? Then that will help to tell you whether you are to use who or whom. Now let's look at who. That's the boy that stole my pencil. In this case, the boy is the subject of the sentence. Now the action, stole, was done by the same boy. So since this subject of the sentence is the same as the person carrying out the action on that sentence, that makes who applicable. So this will be the right answer. So that's the boy who stole my pencil. So the subject, the boy, is the same as the doer of the action, stole, in the sentence. Now let's take another example to illustrate the use of who. The man that came to see me has gone. The man is the subject of the sentence, and the action of the sentence is came, right? And who did the action of the sentence, who carried out this action in the sentence, is the same man. He came to see me, has gone. So in this case, who is the right answer to use, right? So that the man who came to see me has gone. So if you look at these two examples, you will see that the subject of the sentence is the same as the doer of the action in the sentence. Now let's look at whom. Now in the case of whom, the reverse is the case. We use whom when the action of the sentence is done by another person in the sentence. Now let's consider these two examples. That's the boy that we visited yesterday. If you look at it, the subject is the boy, and then the action of the sentence is visited. And who did this visiting? We. That means the boy is not the same as the doer of the action in this sentence. So in this case, you use whom. Now let's look at the second example. Now, I saw the boy that she was looking for. Now, the subject of the sentence is the boy, because that's the person we are talking about. Now, the action of the sentence is looking, and it was somebody else that was doing the action of the sentence, she. So because the subject is not the same as the doer of the action in that sentence, so I use the word whom. So if I take it again, you see, I saw the boy, the subject of the sentence, whom she, another person in the sentence, was looking for. So this is how to identify the use of who, how to use who or whom in sentences. Now we have some exercises here, and all you need to do is just to identify the subject and then identify who is carrying out the action in the sentence. With that, you'll be able to use your who or whom appropriately. Like we have here, here's the girl. So the girl is the subject, dash the boy, beats. This verb of the sentence is beat, and it's another person carrying that out. So you know what to use. That's the man, dash my father visited. The action of the sentence is visited. The subject is the man. And who did the visiting? Yeah, that will help you to know whether to use who or whom. Did you see the boy? We're talking about the boy that stole my biro. So who is carrying out this action, stole? With that, you'll be able to find out whether it is who or whom. Then we have the boy that we saw yesterday came here today. The subject is the boy that we saw. So who is carrying out this action? Saw. We, another person in the sentence. You should know what to use. I have seen the minister. We are talking about the minister, the subject of the sentence. Dash was invited. So the same minister was invited to the occasion. That means the same subject of the sentence is the doer of action in the sentence. So with the way we have analyzed the use of who and whom, you will be able to use appropriate words to fill in the spaces that we are given in the exercises. Right. We have come to the end of today's class, and I will be expecting your responses, and I look forward to seeing you in the next class. Thank you very much. See you later.